First Corinthians 8:11. Then your knowledge is ruining the weak fellow Christian from whom Christ died. For whom Christ died. We're not to be a stumbling block to other Christians, but an encouragement. Luke 7, 1 through 6. 1 through 7. Luke 7, 1 through 7. When he had finished everything, saying all of this, he went back to Capernaum. So Jesus went back to Capernaum. Most likely this is after the Sermon on the Mount, maybe after another sermon that he does. But either way, he goes back to the home of where most of his disciples are from. It's important to keep moving for the Lord, not just stay in one area. Verse 2. There a Roman army officer, centurion, had a slave who was sick and near death. So he's sick, and he's wise enough. Okay, let's go to Jesus. See what Jesus can do. See if Jesus will help. Which is wise and smart. Oftentimes we neglect going to Jesus because we think, okay, maybe we can do it our way. But that's just stupid. Quite honestly. If we could have did things our way, we wouldn't have needed Jesus. The Roman officer sees his need for Jesus. So he goes to find him. We need constantly see our need for Jesus, so we can continually seek him. Verse 3. So when the officers heard about Jesus, he sent some Jewish leaders to ask him to come and heal his slave. So he sent people to go seek out Jesus so he can heal him. This may be because he's busy. It ain't really stated. And it ain't really looked down upon because of this. So, I mean, this may have just been the aspect of the way he did it. We see in the text how the man sees Jesus as a man of authority. And Jesus commends him on that. Verse 4. And when they came to Jesus, they begged him earnestly, saying that the man was worthy to be saved. So most maybe he sent other slaves so that because he'd be more connected with them, they'd see him more maybe like a brother. Because it says they do it earnestly, which means there's a passion. And we need to react this way with believers, with people coming to faith. We need to be earnest about it. We need to pray, say, Lord, please save them. They're worth saving. Have a connection to it, not just motions we go through. They said, for he loves our nation and has built us a church building. So we're not saved by works, but this is to show his faith by his works. James talks about showing our faith by our works, and that's what is being done here. Verse 6. Then Jesus went to them. He was not far from the house when the officer sent friends to tell Jesus, Sir, Lord, don't bother. I don't deserve to have you come into my house. So it ain't that he's rejecting Jesus. He's like being humble in a way, saying, yeah, I know you can heal him, but don't come in. I'm an unrighteous man. I'm nothing compared to you. But Jesus wants to come in our house anyway. Because he loves us. Yes, we are unworthy, but he loves us. Verse 7. That is why I didn't come to you, because he felt unworthy. But he sent a slave, because he needed him. Too many times people use this excuse not to come to Jesus. This isn't Yes, we're unworthy, but He loves us. So we need to take it to Him. Yes, it may be a petty problem. We need to be willing to hear that from somebody who loves us. It was, if you just give the order, my servant will be cured. So he knows that Jesus' word has his authority. He knows, okay, you just say it, it'll be done. I know it. You don't have to go, just say it, command it. This health, sickness will be commanded by you. I know you overpower it. And this isn't a command that no, anybody but Jesus could have gave. And the man knew that. We're to know that Jesus still holds these commands over things today and go with him with our to him with our all.